Port up and share the life. Port up and share the life. Oh, Chief. Oh, Chief. Oh, Chief. Oh, Chief. Oh, Chief. Thank you very much. Chief Yawori, Pekeche. Chief, Mike Novo. Yeah, Ebusian for Mini TORBOKOR, GAMADEKU, and the Babe to train come on. Again, on my platform, Chief Montia, Medasi. My phone now from Kakra. Chief Medasi. Hey, 9 cow. 9 cow show. 9 cow show. Ebusian for mon poet apple life no Medasi Mike Novo Medasi. Medasi. Me bedin common. But go deep in the time no. Mfanche say time no it me aye kakra. Mfanche me. Ay, kongonza for maba un. Ay, maba. Mun shema mu boss why? Mun shema mu boss. Kongonza for. Mun ko pe dumanye. Mun pe dumanye. Why? Mun pe dumanye. Ye friend bala. Edumana mo ye de friend bala. Yes, mo. Oh, nanajewu. Pia nanajewu. Na ya kwesi de edi ada na wie. Edi ada na wie. Ti sanity. Ebusian for me ne papa yi ebekasa e wo me platform so. Me say wan say obe share life no. Edi ama obi bia. Share life no. Ne power tap. Ne di ho dance e fa kire onua. Say me atasinia. Ma say sinkonja wo. Di ekotri problem ai ene ka ho asem. Mebo yetrim embeka bia. So wo ho a jai boni no. Jai boni yo. Oh. Yeah, so me patch mon share life no mama. Mon share life no. Na me papa kasa. Mon share ya preko. Ya odie. Onye sikari ya hwim. Ya one nana ye boane jewu. Nana jewu. Onye sika hwim. Ewei. Aisha, obetimen kawai. Ochina. Kali. And then kasa ma bre. Kali. Ejuma na edim. Aisha obetimen ka. So his nana ye boade wi say nana ye boade. Aisha obetimen ka. Oi. Pia me nna monde no.
This is our bread here now. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, for him now, our bread.
And Yebeka.
2 days, me who network is why not to chill. Or had a many sister-in-law, yeah, mammy who.
Oh, me new beer. And I'm
Or had a many sister-in-law, yeah, mammy who.
me pebi souvenir you. Pebi souvenir. Why now, Kakunya? And I quite the me da hoka.
Nana, I'll put a little chance here one day, Mr.
Nana Wadi. I treat your name a Piafreco. I treat Qua. I wouldn't say Nana Joe. Style of young by you. Minqua Adaqua. The Becassa
Adafa.
which we're from. The
Mate.
Becassa which uncle.
Mate. Mehu notification. I became a member. What is
Say
wrong?
Diaboko.
Are you sick?
I say,
Cheer up. Mr. Cheer up. Your full moon. Mooch.
Yapraco, oh, the actual. If you're if you're,
Super.
why, we uncle them, uncle them.
Una umpe. Upe black and white. Usi ya anu de umpe. Ya ude si mi fam. Na ewe program.
Yes, Sawara, Mauricio for Oguneko for a tap. Yeah, Aisha, at your drink, oh, Aisha. Charlie, let me see my bad life. Hey, me towa team, me towa team. My bad life 8:30. Charlie, minim, me towa team, and I'm die. Hey, yeah, someone, yeah, no more will be. Hey, when am I sending an invite? Hey, me invite will be our how. I wish for me invite will be our hat. I wish for the attendant say, Becca, be their first spiritual marriage and kwanya nipa so obefa so initiate yourself into ifa yeah say say uko oje fa no nini na ebisua de ebisua de mompo whatsapp me pese me call whatsapp na me call frɛ mine no na me ne be din komo me patcho mompo whatsapp ma me wa ma obi anko mompo whatsapp na mo share life no efa ma me why Aisha de atwetwe na oba betwetwe mo ha awode me no why Aisha me by see just a minute ma me call whatsapp let's see just a minute ebusia fancheme kakra fancheme me papa ba bekata fancheme kakra me call whatsapp kakra me togbe ebedi nkomo mompo whatsapp life na mo share life no tap the life and share the life minim togbe leke and wala do no
Oui, le fou, vous voyez, lequel, il a mis fort là-bas.
look my phone the phone the phone I have concept one
Ok.
Yeah. Okay. Ebusiafo, are we going to speak our local diary or you should go for the English? Should we speak our local language or English is okay? Hello, Togwe.
Oh, we can be mixing the two because I know most of our listeners and viewers, some of them don't understand the local dialect. So I think we should be mixing that so at least some of them can be getting something as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks very much.
Okay,
Aisha,
okay. Second.
Aisha, I want to tree nankasa. Tree ne de want me nka Bible for the oka brofo. Oka ekrom kasa anra ene brofo. Nti sanity. Ebusua ye beka bibi kakra dia for spiritual marriage. Edi ade ne ma eba say ye ka spiritual marriage kwa edi ade. Ye ka spiritual marriage. Munyantu basi na munti we oye bisa eka bisa ebisa oye bisa kama efa odi fa bela odi ye ebisa ye ka bisa we TORBOKOR kings GAMADEKU ye bisa kama odi fa ene ye bisa entimunti and then we are discussing about spiritual marriage. We are discussing about spiritual marriage. This is the topic for today. Spiritual marriage. TORBOKOR, you are welcome to my program again. Hi, TORBOKOR.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Okay, let me use the opportunity to all the best, my brother.
Okay, you are welcome. I think today your network is
Thank you,
disturbing,
sir.
but we will manage.
We'll still manage it. Yeah.
So let's start with the spiritual marriage. When we talk about spiritual marriage,
Okay.
what is it about?
So, talking about spiritual marriage, the simple meaning is having a spirit to be your wife or husband.
The network. Some
That is
people are
marriage.
okay.
You can.
Yeah, I'm listening. The network is bad from your
So,
side.
oh yes. So, that is.
Oh, network.
Let's go. Okay, so somebody will ask, how will I know if I am having that problem? How will I know if I am somebody who is being disturbed by this spiritual marriage? Sometimes people usually say, I had a dream while I was sleeping with a man, or a man is sleeping with me. That one alone made me to conclude that I have a spiritual marriage. Somebody who said I been to church and pastor told me I have a spiritual marriage. And a whole lot. People conclude on different things. But I want to say here conclusively that the only way somebody can tell you, or the only way for you to dictate that you are being disturbed by spiritual marriage is to check through a fan. Because it is not all that glitters is good. Sometimes different things can be disturbing you, but you will be thinking that is the spiritual marriage. Now, to go back a bit, spiritual marriage is it happens that you have a spirit that married you spiritually, and then most of the time we associate this thing to mommy. We associate spiritual marriage to mommy. The last time I just pinpoint something, and I say we'll be having time to discuss about that, and I know today is that time. It is not always mommy. It could be mommy in some instances, but it's not always mommy. Why have I said so? Sometimes watching pornographic materials too much can make you to go sleep and have those dreams. That doesn't mean that it is mommy that is causing that. Sometimes too, but other bad spirits can disturb you, can worry to have those dreams. But anytime somebody sleep and had a dream of maybe sleeping with somebody or somebody sleeping with her, then the person conclude that that is the spiritual marriage. And as I'm saying, it is not all instances. Some of them is not due to mommy or whatever. We can also say that sometimes you marry, or even we marry legally. I wedded a lady. We are married couples.
Please power tap the life for me. Power tap the life.
Within 2-3 times, 2-3 to jump into another marriage again, another marriage, the same thing happened. That does not mean that you are being disturbed by spiritual marriage. Excuse me.
Please power tap the life. Power tap the life.
So when you are having this same problem, you marry, or that 2-3 days time, then you have problem, or you are trying to manage the marriage, that is everyday quarrel, today, tomorrow. No, there's no peace in the marriage. Every day fighting. The only way you identify that problem is going to Castafa or going to Amagasi or wherever to go and check what actually is the cause. Sometimes it could be that I'm dating that lady and maybe we promised to marry, but due to one or two reasons, the lady broke up with me not quite long, and then she got married to a different person. Me here, maybe somebody will just take it like that. It's one of those things. But to somebody, the person will pass through every means so that marriage will not last. In this regard, this is not the cause of a spiritual marriage.
Okay.
In this regard, situation like this is not spiritual marriage. This is caused by a mistake from the previous relationship. Maybe I really like the lady to marry, but all of a sudden, maybe the lady happened to meet another guy who is well-to-do than I, and the lady decided to go and marry that person. Maybe we just had a little misunderstanding, and then the lady stood upon that and went to marry another person. We are humans. Sometimes I will also pass through every means that lady should not be happy in that marriage, so that at least you should still be looking at back. So in this situation, this is not a situation to be associated with spiritual marriage. And I said that it is true that there's something called spiritual marriage. Anyway, it is there. And when we're talking about spiritual marriage, these are some of the things. It is true that Mami Ota or some powers are there disturbing human beings. There are powers. Most of the time, Mami, when you have Mami, and then there are do's and don'ts. If you know you are having that Mami Ota power, or that power is you have something to do with that power, there are things that you are supposed to do, things that you are supposed to eat, things that you are not supposed to do. If you are not doing those things, as I'm here now, I'm a mamisi, which means that I have trauma me. Now, there are things that I'm supposed to do on certain days, and there are things that I'm not supposed to do on certain days. So if I'm missing those things that I'm not supposed to do, I'm doing it. Things that I'm supposed to do, I'm not doing it. This Mami Ota power will be distracting my marital life or my marital home. Every small time problem, because I am supposed to do something to her, I'm not doing it. And then she will also try the possible means to make me to feel that she's also there. So these are some of the causes of Mami Ota being associated with a spiritual marriage.
Oh, okay. So if someone is it, or someone is having that kind of problem, what should the person do to get back to his life?
Oh yes, that is when you supposed to go and cast a fan, or you're supposed to go to wherever you think you can get the truth. When you go there and they detect that this is whatever is happening to your marriage is the cause of spiritual marriage, that is why I've been saying that anytime a fact dictates a problem, there's always solution behind it. Anytime a fact dictates a problem, there's always a solution behind it. So this brings me to a question. The last time one of our brother or one of our sister was asking. He said that, can there be any instance where a father will see a problem and then a father will the same time say that there's no solution to that problem? Our life ended before I remember that this is the question the person was asking. So every problem that a father dictates has a solution. Sometimes it could be that things that you are supposed to do to that Mami Ota power that you are not doing is the cause. So when you start doing the do and not doing what you are not supposed to do, the problem will be rectified. That could be another one reason. Sometimes we don't know that that spirit is in our life. Sometimes we don't know that Mami Ota power is in our life. Once that power is in your life, no matter whatever, there are some days that you're not supposed to sleep with a man or a woman. So if you are not following those taboos, your marital life will be unstable, it will be shaken. So sometimes you go and they educate you that no, this is what you are supposed to do on this day. This is something that you're not supposed to do on this day. But it is only a father can tell you that the problem is spiritual marriage. But if you don't know the problem, how do you solve it? So the first thing is getting to know what actually is the problem. So when you get the problem, that is where problems are there. So these are some of the causes, some of the possible solutions. Sometimes you have to get initiated into this Mami. Sometimes the Mami can only tell you that come and offer this thing. Sometimes Mami will only request something from you which you maybe give to him or her, and then Efa will tell you where exactly this spirit want to take those things. It could be from a seashore, it could be at a river bank, wherever place that it tells you. But sometimes when you go, they tell you, Mami Ota need this thing. Then we take it to the seaside. Mami Ota does not live only in a sea. Even we have Mami Ota which is living on the land. Oh yes. We have them living in forest and wherever. But to we, most of us, we've been thinking Mami Ota. That is but it is not true. It is not like that.
Oh, okay.
So that is some of the solutions here.
Don't you think that the blood covenant is also the causes? Oh, Porter.
The last due to our previous relationships. There are certain things that we do. We commit ourselves so seriously, thinking that is our last relationship, not knowing that relationship will not last. So some of the things that you do, you have to go back and break it. But then, if I love the lady and then I know this lady is leaving me, and she entered into another marriage, and due to the covenant we did, she's not happy in the new marriage home, and she comes back for me to break it, I will not break it, because I also don't want her to go and enjoy that. And this is the situation where when you go to Boko or you go to Castafa, they will tell you you have a covenant with somebody, so the covenant must be broken. And that one can only be done by people who knows about it.
Okay. Please pour up the life. Pour up the life and share the life. I think a lot of my followers, people don't normally like the English version, and you people don't speak our local dialect, that's the airway. So I have to speak the English. And Katrina America, will be here. I can see a lot of people. People are requesting about the spiritual marriage. Aisha, yeah, because a lot of them are requesting midnight. I see you for the power tap. Aisha, I think you have a question, but I couldn't pick you. Okay. Away from that, and okay, Aisha is here to ask his
Hello,
own
good
question.
evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
I have two questions for you. My first question, brother, thinking your network.
Loud your volume. Match your volume.
Sorry, I have two questions for you. My
For who?
first question, is it allowed when people go to online and then they tell people that I have spiritual marriage, and then the person doesn't look if the person have it or doesn't have it, and then the person started giving him or her direction to do. Is it possible that if you didn't go to check about it and somebody gives you direction to do, is it going to work? That is my first question. And my second question.
Okay.
No, you should
My
no
second.
wait. You should answer the first question before the second.
Okay.
Fine. If I should understand what my sister is saying, she's asking, so if without checking, and maybe somebody just predicted that it is spiritual marriage that is disturbing you, and the person started giving you direction, would that directions work? Is that the question?
Yeah. Yeah. That is the question.
Okay. So that is what we are saying. If you don't know the problem, how do you solve it? If you don't know the problem, you can't solve it. That one is just like maybe a probability. there's 5 white balls and blue balls, and they are mixed up in a bucket, and then you are supposed to close your eye and pick the white one. You don't know if you are going to pick the white one or you are going to pick the blue one. So that one is just like try and error. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine. But my advice to you is that the first thing you are supposed to do is to check and see if it is really the spiritual marriage. Now, if what is happening is the cause of your previous marriage and that somebody is giving you a spiritual marriage remedy, how would that thing work? No. So in every situation, whether things are going on well for you, things are not going on well for you, you have to check and see what if things are going on well for you, what can I do so that the thing continue to get better? If things are not going well for you, what should I do for things to get better? That is how life is. So usually you have to check and see what actually is the cause of that problem. Not until you identify the problem, you can't solve it, my sister. I hope your question is answered.
Okay. Sorry. Thanks. The reason why I asked that question, I've been on
Mm-hmm.
somebody's live like that, and somebody came on it, and he explained that he's been going to lots of people say he has a spiritual marriage, and then he asked the person that, oh, can you help me? And the person like, oh, do this, do that, and I was like, confused. How did you know if the ready medicine you're going to give the person is going to work? To my knowledge, I was thinking you're supposed to know what kind of attachment the person have it, because then you can give the person remedy to cure him. That's why I asked the question. So thanks for that. My second question, you said, um,
Mm-hmm.
mommy. Okay, let's say seawater. Live.
Yeah, realistic.
How many type of seawater live in forest or inland? I need to know the type of difference.
Okay.
Ata, if you could help me to understand this question very well because of my network. She's
Yeah,
asking how many.
Type of
Aisha.
mommy. How many type of mommy live in forest or inland?
Hey,
Can you differentiate how many people, how many, like how many type of it? We got different type of it. Lots of, like, we have seawater, we have river, we have lake, we have the forest. When you say the forest, it have to differentiate how many is how they call them and how they look like. No, they do forget about they look like. How they also operated. Thanks for that.
all right. Now, um, like I was saying from the beginning,
Yeah.
we have Mami, or we have a spirit of Mami. Though our the best knowledge that we most of us have about Mami or where Mami lives is water. That is most of us. That is what we understand about Mami. Uh, so Mami lives in sea and Mami lives in rivers. We know sea is a salty water, so Mami lives there, and Mami also lives in fresh water. As I said, Mami lives on land, Mami lives in forest. But you are asking the type of them that lives in water, right?
No, the type would live in forest and land. I mean
Eh,
the
the type that
forest
lives
and
in
land.
forest. Now,
Yeah,
okay,
and the land.
okay. What we are going to do is, I think we should find time for this particular question because it's also entails a lot.
Okay.
This question is a very big, it's a very broad question. I think we should find time for it because if we should start tackling it now, it will be as if we
Okay.
deviated from our main objective today of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks.
Oh
Thanks
yes.
for that.
So don't worry.
Uh,
Maybe.
thanks for that.
Uh-huh. Mm.
Ade Aisha,
Yes.
mebla bi wɔ nkyɛn na ɔkasa aba fam ɛnɛ.
Good,
Make a samba for me. Good evening.
good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Evening.
Livingston.
Dogby Pogo.
Hey, big bro, big bro. We can tell them though.
No
My
view no view clear.
Hey, I salute.
I salute you too. Yeah,
I
I
like
want
it.
to.
Bella Tobine.
Yeah, Mama, you are going for my babu for Pomoko. I'm from my garage.
Oh, time la.
My garage. My vaga
Thank
one
you.
around Angloga, Magic.
Okay.
My garage.
Kuna vakware. Odere manemi apo.
Yo. Mia no vyako ya manya mo talebo ko abluto kwa eko. Yanya la baga charge dem ya tasibia.
Oh, yeah, bro. Watch it, like your phone one.
Choye jiko. Anya bi no mire kaya.
Elo. Yo.
Ape.
Ta ye matagada kamasia to bi pogo.
Maragio.
Okay,
Ape.
Okay, atasinya.
yeah, bro.
Okay, yo okay man se mato high na
Yeah,
mi
the
po.
best. Okay,
Ape.
yeah, man.
Ape.
Okay. Have you seen the Toboko, have you seen the message?
Oh yes, we start learning the
My
way.
people. My prophet.
Okay. Any question at all? Any other person that has any questions, you bring it on board.
So,
Hello.
yeah, Sammy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Nimekwema.
Mila mala tobi halema.
Maraboro. Maongelani.
You yero hala.
Bajiga mabieti. Nyara omo vale. Akama biela English.
Speak English. Speak English. Some people don't understand our local language.
Okay, that is if you can. Ne ta flache. No magate do efugo han na gluko mi ate translate.
Yeah.
I can't speak the word throughout. Let me ask this question. I have a friend.
No, please, Sammy, remove your the Bluetooth or this thing so that you can speak through the phone, so that it can come clearly for us to hear. That's the best thing.
I said it.
Yeah.
So, is it clear now?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Okay. I had a friend, we have a female friend. And it seems the girl, there's a guy dating him, and that guy is doing a lot of things. The girl can't leave the guy. One, she was telling us that she had a menses, but still the boy forced her to sleep with her, and the boy was licking her. So now I want to know, can that too cause spiritual marriage for the girl because she can't depart away from the boy?
Okay. What I can say about that is that it will have negative effect on the guy than the lady. What happens is that we really understand that is where we are coming from. But if you use your tongue to go there, you are spoiling your tongue. What it means is that it will reach a point, nothing will be okay for you in life. How? Anything that you use your mouth to say, even if it is something important, people take it as joke, or there is not going to be any value in your speech. When you speak, people take it as joke, and then nothing seems to be okay for you. And then we call, the last time I was explaining, a group. So when that happens, we said, ama ewu egum, or she commits an abomination,
Okay.
something which is not supposed to be done. So you are having a debt on you. You are actually dirty spiritually. So anything good coming to you, once you did that, spiritually you are dirty. Spiritually you are having a bad sense. Spiritually you can use any spray at all, but spiritually you are having a particular scent on you. So anytime anything good is coming, something good is coming to you, because of that scent and that dirt, things will be going back. Anything important coming to you will actually bounce back. So when you, it is, sometimes you will not know that that is the cause of your setback. Not until you go to check and they tell you this is what you did, and then that is causing the problem. So without you checking, you can never know. You'll be thinking maybe somebody is bewitching you or wherever.
Okay, but is
So
is it a blood covenant?
Oh, we can't say this is not a blood covenant. This is not a blood covenant. Though what the blood covenant simply means is that though we have it in different ways, but the common one we know of is maybe the guy's blood, the lady's blood coming together, and the two of you saying something, and both of you share that blood and drink. Maybe you pour it in a drink or whatever, and say something before taking it. That is covenant. But in this regard, it is never a covenant. So you say the lady cannot depart from the guy.
Yeah, you said that.
Right?
The guy.
But it could be something different is working.
Yeah.
Something different is working. No particular, no that whatever you say he did now is the cause. There's something else.
Yeah, because how can a guy, when someone is menstruating, then he use his mouth? It's abomination. It's a taboo. Please power tap the life. We are learning. We are learning from TORBOKOR. Before, after the spiritual marriage, we will go to the next topic. Yeah, Sammy.
So it was my network.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not good, and that cannot cause anything like spiritual marriage. Okay, it is rather it's as if you are bathing in a muddy water. Just like bathing in the muddy water. Yeah, and you are saying the lady cannot depart from the guy. There, as I said, it could be there's another spiritual workout somewhere. No, that.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about those people who always have sex in water?
Yes.
That one to cause those kind of things.
Yeah, doing those things. When you go to spiritual world, this mami water spirit that we are talking of, they're just like we human beings. They're just like we human beings. And I always say that if you don't want to see a ghost in the night, then stop passing through cemetery in the night. Because once you are passing there, you are likely to meet one. And so if you should go maybe inside pool and start having sex and those things, it is likely you will be attracted to these mami water powers. And because she or he get attracted to you due to what you are doing at that time, it means even when she comes to your life, that is what she'll be doing to you. Meaning she get married to you, and if you're not careful, no other man will have that chance to maybe sleeping with you, or you will not have any sweet marriage, simply because that particular spirit is always with you. It is always with you. So even if you get a man today, that spirit will rather sack away the man so that you'll be there for him or her alone. So I would say we should desist from those things, some of those things. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please, those watching us on TikTok and FYP, and I will be dropping the video on my YouTube channel. That's Nationalist TV on YouTube. So when you go there, subscribe the channel and share the live, share the video to your friends, and so that the video can go viral. Okay. If we are done with the spirituals. Okay, someone is requesting. I don't know whether he has a question. Okay, he's down. Okay, let's go to our next topic. Why is it good to be a buko?
Oh, thank you for this very question. I may say, and I can say, that it is always good to be a buko. It is always good to get initiated in Afan, and once you are initiated, you are called buko. Because when we say buko, everybody thinks somebody who is there to cast Afan. No. Once you are initiated, you are buko. Now, why?
I see you. The great Aziza, I see you.
Fine, so
Sorry, I want to.
Toto
What is
Glotui.
a buko?
Okay.
What is a buko?
What's it?
Buko,
A
okay.
buko. Because or explanation what that word.
Oh, he wants to. Okay, what is the meaning of buko?
Okay. Here I am, I'm buko. Ata is a buko. And before they call somebody buko, it means you are initiated into Afan. Once you are initiated, you are buko. I am initiated far ways back. Ata is also initiated. So if you are initiated, it means that I have one particular poly on which I am, and that poly is my star. Mine is different from Ata, though there are some do's and don'ts that I and Ata, once we are buko, we cannot do. There are some we can do together, but based on Ata's poly, there are certain things that Ata is supposed to do, which I am not supposed to do. And there are certain things that I can do and Ata cannot do based on our calling. So before they call you buko, means you are initiated into a fa. I don't know if my sister has understand me.
I didn't understand it, but I just want to know, in a buko word, is it Ewe language?
The buko is our
yes.
language.
Yeah. That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay. It's an Ewe language.
So when you said Ebuko, sorry, when you said Ebuko, because many people we don't speak Ewe language. Maybe I understand a bit, but in the platform, many people are there. They doesn't understand it. They speak the Tree language and English. That's why I wanted you to explain what is meaning Ebuko.
Okay. So
in your language, that is like in Ghana, they will say,
oh yeah. A member of Afar Court, yeah.
Okay.
So it is always good. It is always handy. I may say even 200% good to be a buko. I will try my best and bring out some
And
significance.
separated.
One, yeah. If you are Boko, just like I was saying, it means that you know your star. If you are Boko, it means you know your star. It means you have one particular poly, and that poly is your star. That is the star that guides you throughout your lifetime. Fine. We said that if you are Boko, your poly can determine even the color that you are supposed to be putting on, the color that you are supposed to go with in your life. If you are Boko, your star can tell you the food you are supposed to eat and food not the one not to eat. Somebody will ask, why would I eat some and some I am not supposed to eat? It means that those that your star is telling you not to eat are the ones that are bringing you back in life. They are the ones that are bringing you back spiritually in life. I don't eat red oil. So my poly made me understand that if I'm eating red oil, maybe there are bad spirits that can be passing through the use of red oil to be distracting my lively activities. That is it. So because my star knows that if I'm taking the red oil, those spirits will be disturbing my progress. My star will tell me it is not good for you to be eating the red oil. And if you start using it, things will be okay. Somebody can go and they will tell the person not to be taking yam. Somebody will go, they tell the person not to be taking plantain. Somebody can go and then they'll tell the person never to be eating snail. It depends. Each poly has its own do's and don'ts. So if you are not initiated, it's just like you living just like that. You don't know where is your front, where is your back. But when you got initiated into it, it means you now know where to pass. It is true, ladies, excuse me. It is true that no lady. I think we have somebody on the line.
Yeah. You just speak. Yeah. After you learn, then I'll let her come.
Okay. We know that no lady likes to be in or to have a rival. No lady like to have a rival in terms of marriage. Now, if you are initiated, some of us, some of you ladies,
Bella.
Yes.
But I want you for
Good
network.
evening.
Good evening. Where
good
is
evening, Auntie Bella, you're welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening. Where are you speaking from?
Hello, good evening.
Evening, we are listening to you.
Yeah, please, I want to add up to something that Toby was saying about I think Asha was asking something about Efa. I want to ask Toby that is Efa as the same as destiny reading as we do? Because when it comes to destiny reading, for what I understand as an Ewe, destiny reading is what we said in our language as Efa. Because when you do destiny reading, a lot of things are in the destiny reading that they will tell you. But when that destiny reading creates a problem or there's an issue come out that, in the future you might be poisoned, in the future this and this will happen to you, so just be aware of it. But at the end of the day, the person that do the reading for you will tell you that since it is in your destiny, there's nothing you can do about it. But when it comes to Efa, I believe when Efa dictates such a thing, there's always a solution to it. So I want to ask if it is the same as, is Efa not the same as the destiny reading that we all know as Christians? Please, that's my
Okay,
question.
thank you. Thank you very much. It is very true that destiny reading is part of a fast journey, or a fast way of doing things. What I'm trying to say is that if you should come to do a reading, will tell you from this day and this and this and this day, never eat this, never do that, never do that. From this year, for instance, if you should we are in February, maybe you come to do destiny reading to see how this year will be for you. And if I tell you that, oh, this year you are actually, you will be a rich person in this year. This year you had an accident. This year there's going to be this problem. In this year there's going to be this progress. But before you become rich, as a fan dictates, there are some obstacles there. So those obstacles are the things that will cause or that will spoil the richness that FI is seeing for you. So that is when you will be asked to do a sacrifice. Now, but when you get initiated, meaning you are seeing your star, the whole star. You are seeing the whole star about your life in general. What can you do? What can you not do? But when you come to do destiny reading, the fact talks within some number of limits. It has a limit. Let me see. It has some limit. But if you get initiated, it means that is a whole life journey. But if you should come and do a reading, a far will just see the future, the present, and the back within a time frame. Are you getting it? Auntie Bella.
Yeah, Auntie Bella, your microphone is muted. Off this thing, the speaker or the Bluetooth. If you have a Bluetooth around your house, you have to off it. Then and unmute yourself and talk. Okay. I think her network is bad. I don't know. Yeah, Auntie Bella is in again. The network was bad. Okay.
But
So
God message.
destiny reading.
Question.
Yeah, God messenger.
Okay.
Okay, Midland.
You should bring the question as we are with Auntie Bella.
Yeah. The question, the guy couldn't. He said, "I want to ask a question." You could. I said you should come out. You couldn't. Okay, midnight. You have a question request, please.
Also say
midnight request. Those people in diaspora, I know that you have joined my life. Okay, Bella is here.
Wezo Medekoku Efo F1. Thank you. That's all I've learned today. I have a question, okay? You said something about Ifa, and I said, okay. My question is the Ifa, are people born into it, or does like every individual has to be initiated? So, for example, if your mother and father are Ifa initiated, does that mean their child is automatically
initiated? Bella, please mute yourself.
Does that mean that person is automatically initiated, or do they have to go through their own path?
Thank you, my sister, for the questions.
Okay, merci for thank you.
The fact is that each and everybody is supposed to be initiated. if your father and your mom are Efa is initiated, that will not affect you. They have their own star. Your mom have their own star. Your dad have his own star, and you as their children or their child should also have your own star. And the only way to know your star is to get initiated. So each and everybody is supposed to get initiated. You can't be born into it. That is the answer.
Oh, okay. Which brings me to the next question. The next question is,
Correct.
what are the side effects, the positive and the negative side effects for people that are initiated to IFA?
I may say I don't see any negative side of it. Not at all. When you are initiated into a fire, it's just like having the whole life in your hand. Meaning, what to do in this life and what not to do in this life. You know it. Just like I was saying, even the food type you are supposed to be eating, each and every day things that you are supposed to do, the kind of life that you are supposed to live. For instance, you are a driver, you choose to be a driver, and maybe along the way you realize things are not moving well how you expect it. It could be that driving is not what is in your style. But the only way for you to know the right work is to get initiated. So when you get initiated, your start determines the type of works that are there for you to do.
Okay.
Maybe not a driver as you think yourself.
Okay.
And then the only side effect or the negative side I'm seeing is things that you are asked not to do and you are doing it, they'll still bring you back. It's just like you are still acting as if somebody who is not initiated.
Okay.
I don't
So
know if
you're
you're
trying to
getting me.
say you see all positive about IFA. And
That's it.
is it possible that it's easier for you because your mother was IFA, your father was IFA, so you are IFA child, and so it's easier for you? What about people that have never been IFAified? Would that be hard for them?
Oh yeah. You know, if your mom and your dad are EFA initiates, you supposed to be initiated as well. The reason is that if in my language, if you are not initiated, we call you aglimono. And for instance, me here, if I want to marry now and I marry somebody who is not EFA initiate, it will not balance for us like that. Because I am into EFA and my wife is not in EFA. So there's not going to be total balance. So at least, so what I'm just trying to say is that once your mom is initiated, your father is initiated, they should rather help you to also get initiated, because they being an initiate cannot affect you to also be called boko.
Ablimono.
No.
Ablimono.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, now
Midnight.
I have another question. I'm asking questions for people that might be shy, okay? So let's just
Sure,
say
sure, sure, sure.
somebody was initiated and all of a sudden they want to become ablimono. So, what is the consequence for somebody who has just walked forward and now is walking backwards to become ablimono? Do they get cast out of their community, or does something happen to them? What are the consequences?
Okay. I don't see the reason why somebody will get initiated and then try to remove himself from there again, because there's
If
nothing
we are trying to
negative.
speak ever now, it's ugly mono. Aglimono. Use the right word.
So I don't see any reason why somebody will get initiated and still try to come back to be agreement again, because there's nothing there that can push you to come back again. But it could happen due to different religion that we have now. Somebody can convince you to maybe throw it away and come back as agreement. And what is there is that now that you know your star, initially when you were agreement, you don't know your star, so you're just doing things in vain. Now you know your star. Your star knows that you know her. So now if you should go and throw it away, it's like you catch your star and now you throw it away. In this regard, the life will be very hot.
Oh,
It will
okay.
just like it will just be like the way the life was for you before
Okay.
you got initiated.
So, in summary, when you get initiated into Ifa, you gain clarity. You know what to do. You know what not to do. Is that what you're saying, Efo?
That's it at all. So even if you are initiated, Efa tells you maybe the type of woman that you are supposed to marry. If maybe you are not supposed to marry a fair lady, Efa will tell you. If you are not, Efa will tell you that the star that you have now, you are not supposed to marry a fair lady.
Oh boy.
And
So
then
then
I was
what do you
trying to
do?
say,
When you find
Midnight, you be funny phone.
Midnight.
so,
A lot of people are shy to come up. Yeah.
oh, why not? We are just learning. So when it happens like that, okay, let me tell you this story, okay? It's about this hunter. Due to one or two reasons, the hunter was told not to go for hunting for some number of days. But there's nothing in the room for him and the children. So one day he stood up and then he took his gun and then ran to the bush to go and hunt some animals. So when he got to the bush, he see no animal. Nothing for him at all. And he was even hungry. So when he was coming back, he was sitting under one tree and then he realized that there was a pawpaw on the tree. A ripe pawpaw for that matter. So he quickly ran to the pawpaw tree to pluck that pawpaw for food. So when he look around, he sees no tree or no stick to use to pluck the pawpaw. So he decided to use the gun that he was holding to pluck the pawpaw. So you see where the bullet passes out, he turned that particular part to his chest and using the back of the gun to pluck the pawpaw. So when the pawpaw fell from the tree and was coming, the pawpaw hung on the trigger of the gun and then this guy shot himself. So if we should bring this thing to life, it means that somebody who is on this star is not supposed to marry a fair lady, because the pawpaw there is signifying a fair. If you are on that particular star and you develop love for fair ladies, maybe you will die one day. You're a fan. I don't want to go in a fan. So if you know this, would you go and follow these people? No. And if I say fair people, it doesn't mean somebody who apply cream. No. Naturally fair. So if you are on this particular star, you are not supposed to be associating yourself with fair people, because that fair pawpaw is the cause of the death of this particular hunter. So definitely, if you also develop love for fair ladies, you also pass away like that. So if I guide you in every way, every aspect of life. So if you are Boko, anything you want to do, you go, you look into your star. If there's something you don't understand, you quickly run to your TORBOKOR, and then you quickly go into your farm and see, oh, I want to have farm. I want to maybe go into farming this year. Will it be okay for me? If I will tell you no, don't go. Or yes, go into it. That's it.
So Ethel, okay, 2 more questions and I'll leave you alone.
Come
So,
here. Oh, you come and let's go.
so the question is that once somebody becomes a buku and stop being an ugly mono, right? Do they are they then tied to a certain place that they always have to go there and find their path, or do they empower them to find, like, discover life themselves? I'm basically trying to say, does that make them like does that tie them to a spot, as in that they're
Stagnant in
always
life.
going out to seek knowledge versus learning and improving on themselves in life? I don't even know if I'm making
That
sense.
is, if I should understand you, you are asking if you are a fine
Does it
initiate.
promote independent thinking, or does it make them become reliant? Because previously they were reliant as an ugly mono. So now that you're buku, do they
Oh
help
yeah.
them to become independent thinkers and practice themselves, or are they always have to
Oh
be like
yes.
reliant on
Oh
Ifa?
yes. You are somehow independent because you know, and now you are not just in life general. You know you have a particular way of life. You know you have particular way of life. Okay, if I says that if I want to marry, I am not supposed to marry somebody who married before, because maybe that may be that one could lead to the end of my life. If I say that I shouldn't marry somebody who is fair, if I say I shouldn't marry somebody who is dark, so now I know that now if I say that I shouldn't associate myself with dark people, why would I even go there? Because now I know that my path is straight for me and I can see anything clear in my future. Why would I even go to the left or right again? No, the path is ahead. So it makes you, in a way, to be independent thinker because already you know the path ahead of you. And let me give
Okay,
another one
thank you.
example. Everybody has that dream to own a car. It could be that your star says that your star says that in your life, in your early stages, don't expect to be rich, or you will not be rich in the beginning of your life. Fine. So I know maybe from my 40 up, I'll be rich. Why would I even still be suffering going to maybe ritualists that let me be rich, let me be rich, let me be rich at that particular stage, which I am not supposed to? So if I say that in your early life you will not be rich, let me just be managing it. I know definitely my time is coming.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Somebody, let's say people in 20s, early 20s, we all want to have luxurious lives, have big cars, build big houses, and that is actually causing most of
Bear, off your micro,
the death of young men and that life. Meanwhile, that life is not in here, a life of way of journey. So he will go to Malams, do money for me, go to this place. By the time you realize your mom will die, by the time you realize somebody close to you will be dying. So once you know that in your life, your early stages, you will not be all that rich, why would you even go doing those things? So that is a brief example. So what I'm just trying to say is that a fire has a, when you are initiated, you see, you know your path, where to pass in life, when
Hello.
Not to pass what to do. And Efa is something that when you take it, a
The
question.
network is bad.
Okay. Efa is something when you are initiated into it. It is something that you have yourself. That is your star. So yearly, you need to be feeding it because that is your destiny. You need to be feeding it. Every year you ask, this year, what do you want? What would I give you so that the life will be okay for me? Or what should I offer you so that my children, my wife, my business, everything will be okay for me? So as I'm talking with you now, I'm just doing that same thing to some people around now as I'm talking with you. So that is it. It's not anything bad. It's not anything that they'll say when you do it, they'll mark your face. There's going to be tribal marks in your face. There's going to be bead on you that people knows that you are. No. If it's not like that at all. That is why if you see somebody who is a fine initiate and agremono walking, nobody, before you identify that this person is a boko and this one is agremono, it will be very difficult for you because there's nothing to show that this one is boko unless the person is putting on a bead, that particular bead, and that bead too is not compulsory for you to put on. That's it.
I see. Well, thank you for allowing me to interrogate you. I appreciate.
Thank you.
Midnight.
Until next time.
Yeah. You will talk. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Sammy Mebo, Bell Eba Yache, and another network near the Bell and Casa. Someone is asking for your contact down there. Togbe. Okay.
Okay. Yo.
Bell, Bell, please, if you can off your speaker Bluetooth so that you can unmute yourself and talk.
Hello?
Yeah, Bell.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Bell.
Okay, I want to ask Togbi, is it important? Is it important for everybody to be initiated in Nafa?
Very, very important. Very, very important.
Hello?
Your network.
Her network is bad.
Check on my family. Yeah, be a family. Maybe do give a kango. Here,
Hello, Bell.
Yakuma Chico.
Bell. Belinda.
Isabel.
Okay. I think Belinda network is bad. Sammy.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to ask so basically now the topic has already changed. Then I want to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Last time I was telling you about how they can't afford for me and those things. So I want to know, am I initiated? Because aside from the rituals that I did, am I initiated?
No. Though I don't know how the ritual transpired on anyway, but if you are initiated, you should have something. You should have something in a calabash, very small calabash, or you should have something in a glass, and that should be something that you are supposed to take home. You can't do it. There should be something that you keep for life. Even if due to one or two reasons you don't want to take it home, you can keep it with your TORBOKOR. That is the person who initiated you. And so yearly, timely, you can come there and pray for it and go. That is it. So that one is just sacrifice that they did for you. I'm very sure.
By like that sacrifice, I planted the palm tree. They let me plant the palm tree. So I don't know.
Is it in your house?
Yeah, it's in my house.
And then were you I don't know, the process, during the process, I don't want to go there, but Were you given something like that to take home?
Yeah, that was the palm tree. I was able to. They gave it to me to take it to plant it, and they
Okay,
give
so
me
apart
some.
from apart from the tree you planted, do you have any other thing
No, I don't have any other thing.
that is just
Ma,
a sacrifice?
the mema we do la famane.
Oh yeah. That is the actually that we are talking about the last time. It could be that. Number two, the last time I was telling you that some poly, when they come like this, sometimes we can plant plantain for you. Sometimes we can plant palm for you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Mostly these two plants. Sometimes, or you even rear some animals. For instance, you come and then you want to check how will this year be for you, and then they tell you that this year you are on palm. This year you are supposed to be, or you are on palm. Your star happen to be on palm, so definitely they will plant a palm tree for you. Let me tell you this brief story. The story is about these three boys, palm, fan, and coconut. They are three boys. Their father is a fan. Now, so when they are growing, they decided to travel. So they travel and then they are living in a diaspora. So their father one day stood up and said, okay, let me just go and see my children and see how they go. I want to bless just one of them. So he quickly goes to the elder one, that is the fan. So when the fan goes to the elder son, the elder son has not welcomed the father as he's supposed to be. He even cooked things which are taboo for the father to eat. So when his father complained, he said that when you go to a room, you do what Romans do. Okay, so father left there and went to coconut. Coconut also welcomed the father, not how the father expected, but then it was somehow a bit okay than that of the elder brother. Now, so from there, Efa quickly went to the last child, that is the palm. So what did the palm do? The palm received the father in a way that nobody will ever receive, even his father. Took a very good care of the father. And so he even gave out his room for his father to bed. So before the father went there, the father was having a sack. So in that sack, there are gold, there are diamonds, there are these precious stones. So in the morning, the father vanished. And then when he went to the room, he realized that sack in the room. And then when he quickly checked into the sack, he saw gold, diamond, and those things. And then palm becomes richer among the tree. And then the father even went ahead and blessed the palm, that from today you are the richest among all plants. That is why today, when you see palm tree, there are a lot, thousand benefits in palm. We get broom there, we get palm wine there. Palm wine can be changed to apetesi. And then when the shell, the palm nut can be broken. When they broke it, the nut in it can also be used to prepare an oil. Then the shell too can be used by blacksmiths, a whole lot of things, because of the blessing from the father. That is where we mostly plant the palm for you, so that you also get the benefits that the palm has. You also get it. That is why some people, when you go to their house, they plant palm for them, or they plant plantain for them. It happens. But I don't think that is the initiation. No, 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 no. If you are
Okay.
initiated, you initiation takes 16 good days. It takes 16 good days to finish. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask. Assume maybe things are not going well. I'm not feeling okay. Can I go to the palm and pray?
Oh, why not?
The network is bad. Talking network is bad. Okay. So I think a lot of people are waiting for Toby outside.
Oh yeah, so
We
the
are
questions will come. Questions will come. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
As I was
can we
telling
be to
you, I
play?
was bathing some fun. Yeah.
Sammy,
Yeah.
network.
Yes, you can. You can. Hello. My gonna get away. My
Okay.
gonna low.
We will soon
So
leave
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Toby because people are calling him. He is busy at
uh,
home.
Toby, my last question. So assuming
Oh yeah.
as the plantain is there,
Okay.
so
Forgive her.
assuming can cash work on me? Assuming if I can if I and that thing is there, can cash work on me?
I'm not clear.
I said assuming that plant this thing is there, that
Yeah. The
bamboo
pan.
tree is there. Yeah,
The
that
pan
fire
tree.
is there. Can someone test me for it to work?
You are asking if somebody cares you, will it work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It depends on what happens before. Because karma works a lot. So here I am. Today I'm TORBOKOR. But if I did something bad to somebody, and I even myself I know that what I did is very bad, and I am supposed to plead, and I fail to plead because I think I'm TORBOKOR, even a lay person can catch me and it will work.
Okay.
Oh yes. If I'm right, fine. If I'm not right, I am supposed to go and beg. But if because I think where I am, I have powers that I can just stand up and stand against anybody, no, that's not it. So we just have to do the right thing at the right time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
because
draw you forgive himself.
Yeah,
because
I think
you know that
Toby is
I
busy at
forgot.
home.
You know that I forget that plant on that until that day I came on live because it's been 5 years. I've never set my eyes on that plant.
Is it dead?
No, I don't think it's dead.
But you say it's in your house.
Yeah, it's not me. I'm in Kumasi, but I replanted it in Beje.
Okay, but you can still call people to be checking it and then be watching it for you.
I think I must go there. I must go there myself to go and check.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ben, ask your question. Toby is busy. Ask your question first so that we end the program because Toby is busy.
Because Toby.
Ben,
Yep. Okay. Please, I want to ask if bathing outside at late, whether outside or inside, late at night, does that one cause spiritual marriage? That's the first one. And the second
okay.
one is
Let
dressing
let
half
him.
naked.
Okay. Let him answer the
Dressing
first
half
question.
naked. Okay.
Tawako, he's busy. You see, people are waiting for him. Yeah, Tawako, you can answer a question.
My father you're fine. Oh man, more yaba.
Ben, wait.
No
He
problem.
will
Okay,
answer your
so
question.
my sister, the answer is yes.
Okay. So what about dressing half naked? Like we girls of nowadays, we call it fashion or hot. Dressing
Oh
like that
yeah,
and going out, can that one to attract any spirits that cause
it
spiritual
will
marriage?
attract. It attracts. The reason is
It will
that
attract.
uh,
It attracts. Uh,
feedback. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm only fan. Oh no, I can't listen. I don't know the music. It's just like if you are carrying leaves on your head, or you are carrying a dead carcass on your head. What do you think? What do you expect to follow you? Flies. If you are carrying a leaf on your head, every goat that sees you will follow you. So if you are wearing those short things, the spirits are also that I earlier on indicated that they are also just like we human beings. They follow you and then they distract your marital home. How? Because spiritually you are in touch with that spirit. So that spirit won't allow you to have any man physically. That is it. So we can say wearing those short things, we know that is the function of the day. But if it's too much there, it will cause those things.
Okay.
Even physically, if you are walking yourself, you know what you're wearing is too short. Even guys that you are seeing around will also be admiring you. So it is there in spiritual world as well.
Oh, okay. Ben,
This life
please
no
unmute
balance at
yourself
all.
again because I know you on your Bluetooth machine. You have to off it. Then you speak through the phone for everyone to hear because there's a feedback. Bell, unmute yourself. Check your microphone. Bell. Okay. I think today we'll call it at the day because Togwe is busy. I think
Oh yeah,
he's busy.
yeah.
People will be asking for your contact. Can you? People are asking for Bell. Your net. I think your network. Togwe, people are asking for your contact, so you can drop your contact there.
Okay.
Your contact, maybe you can mention it. People are there to
Okay.
type it.
So the number is 0244 0244 64 8451 0244 64 8451. Exactly. Tropical, that's it.
Yeah. If you want to do a BISA, that's consultation, you can call him back door, then you talk to him. Don't go
Anytime at all.
don't go and explain your issues. Don't go there
No.
and explain your issues to him. No, please.
Even if you cannot come, if you are in outside world, you just call. You want to do a reading. All that I will need from you is your name.
Finish.
Your
Don't
name,
explain
and that's all.
your issue.
Your name and where you are living at that particular time. That is all.
Yeah.
I'll check and even check your inside your room for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
So you don't call and explain to me what you want to hear about yourself. No.
DJ Father, my home DJ Father, also me picking. I don't know. Please, DJ Father.
Nana.
Did you home?
Nana.
Doom TV no.
TV be.
Maybe I meet you.
Nana.
Bra.
Na ye WhatsApp group call so. Ena wode Nana eji Nana eji sikapa. Nana, onsa asem na Nana eji sikapa.
Ya bekas
Eko
kan
oyere
wo
pa
chiri
no.
wadaruma. Mefro.
Huh?
Mefro WhatsApp. Yeah.
Mate.
Okay.
What kind of side and Mate na me see from because me say bibi ntwa yi na yeah.
Okay. Abusia. Thanks very much. Toby, thanks very much for your time. For having you
Thank
on
you
my
too, my
platform.
brother.
Most of them, if it were the tree language, they will be here. Oh, midnight, thanks very much. Midnight. Left with Toby. Midnight gift Toby for me. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Midnight. A lovely sister. Yeah. Thanks very much. So we'll call it for the day. Thanks very much.
Sure.
Today I was tired and my phone too fell down. So money gun. Midnight. Midnight gave you dollars.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much. Midnight.
Okay.
God bless you. God bless you. So we'll call it for the day. Thanks everyone who gifted us. May God bless everyone.
See you tomorrow or Tuesday with different topics. Okay.
Wednesday I'll be free.
Yeah, Wednesday, sure. Okay.
Wednesday. So see you. Aisha.
All right.
Aisha,
Yes.
I'll call you. I'll call
Thank
you right
for
now.
coming.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank
Bye
you
bye.
for coming. Bye.